let me tell y'all something right now. I didn't think that Cyrax could make it any worse for himself in terms of living day-to-day life. The Goblin thinks he's making things better for himself, and he really ever isn't. And today, well, he went after possibly the worst people you could go after, which was the cops. This is Cyrax versus the police! And not just any police, specifically one police officer. Now, bear in mind, I don't know much about the law, but according to Cyrax, he does. And, well, let's take Cyrax's word for it, even though it's not worth much. And let's see him rage out against one particular police officer.
So, I'm making this message, or this video, as a very clear message to Officer Walter of the Akron PD to back to you are a corrupt, and you want to know why you're a corrupt. Let me tell you why. You took your job from being professional to personal hatred towards me, which, if my memory serves me correctly, you can lose your job over that if you proceed to try to come after me.
Gee, Cyrax, I wonder why this police officer would have anything personal against you. It's not like you're literally recording a video calling him out and calling him all these horrible things actively and right now, and have done so in the past multiple times.
Okay? Oh, and by the way, that law of indecent exposure does not apply to YouTube. And you want to know why it doesn't apply to you? Let me tell you why. Do you know how many motherfuckers do worse shit on YouTube than me? On a given basis, on a daily basis, there's a lot worse shit out there than what I've done.
When it comes to terrible people on the internet, I don't think you can get much worse than Cyrax. I struggle to think of a person by name who, on the internet, who has done worse things than Cyrax has. He tried to beat up his grandma on Valentine's Day. He has done or tried to do things with little kids he might have, and we don't even know about that. And he flashes people on camera, on live. What a disgusting little goblin.
Okay, I did that shit simply to shut Marty down. Back before me and him had an agreement that he would leave me alone and I would leave him alone. We had an agreement. So you going about doing this shit, I could have your job yanked from you real fucking quick, Officer Walter. Really fucking quick. So I suggest, if you don't want to lose your fucking job, you back the fuck off and you leave me alone. I don't...
What little I do know about law is I do know it is not legal to threaten a police officer. I don't know if that's with, like, physical violence or with, like, these threats of losing their jobs, but I do know that it is illegal to threaten a police officer or their family. So this could land Cyrax in a little bit of legal trouble if that officer really wanted to take him to court for it. That would be really funny, seeing a good judge see all of what Cyrax has been doing. Oh man. But this video, he just goes after this one particular officer. And the poor man, he now has to... I doubt he's ever going to watch it. I really doubt he's ever going to watch this, but if he does, his blood's going to be boiling. And then he has the balls to go after the rest of the Akron Police Department, who have treated him nice.
I always say something to you, Officer Walter, but everybody in the APD. You guys want to try to come after me for shit that I did. Which is fair, but...
Sometimes Cyrax says something that leaves me absolutely speechless. Whatever could he be referring to? Sometimes you guys want to come after me for stuff that I did, which is... What is he referring to there? Are you referring to you talking to little kids on the internet? when you're not supposed to, still being on YouTube and the internet when you're not supposed to. I couldn't fathom what Cyrax is thinking about or referring to there. We never will.
Where you guys fucked up is this. And this is where the Akron PD is a fucking joke. This is exactly why I hate y'all motherfuckers. See, y'all want to try to come after me for committing a crime that I didn't know was a crime, honestly. But y'all want to try to go after me for shit that I do, but yet you guys could have stopped all this in the very fucking beginning. You guys could have stopped all this in the very fucking beginning by simply getting a hold of your people and having them contact the other states, or getting a hold of the FBI and having them look into these people. So yeah, you could have done something about all this a long time ago.
Right there is Cyrax's extended legal knowledge and work. I don't know where he gets off thinking that the FBI think going after trolls of you is important enough to warrant them doing that lengthy of an investigation, let alone an arrest. I mean, like, the worst any of these trolls would have done was, I think setting up a Craigslist ad for people to take down your fence, or saying that everything on the property was free, Cyrax. That's not worthy of an FBI investigation. Just get some cameras up, you'll catch those people.
You chose not to. Therefore, I'm free to go, motherfuckers. It falls back on you guys, the Akron PD. You guys could have fucking done something a long fucking time ago.
And Cyrax could have too. You know what he could have done? Left the internet. But he's incapable of doing that because he doesn't want to face the harsh realities of his life. Being alone in his little attic all day. His grandma not even letting him outside. Why would he want to go outside anyway when his neighbors have on-site beef with him? I saw how that one neighbor without the shirt was looking at Cyrax. He really wanted to throw hands with the little goblin.
But you chose not to. You chose to go the route of, oh, get off the internet, when all you had to do was reach out to the higher-ups and contact the proper people, and none of this would have ever happened. The crimes I committed would have never happened.
Literally, you rewind this video. You go to N-Word Boy's channel and you look at this video. You can rewind it and see him admitting in person to have committing a crime. You can go on whatever freaking Twitter or whatever this is on and see him in person admit that he committed a crime. You admitted it in this video. In this exact video.
Therefore, whose fault is it really? Is it mine? Or is it yours for not doing your fucking job in the first fucking place? Y'all know you could have done something, but you chose not to. You chose not to do a goddamn thing about it. Instead, you chose to let me suffer for 7 fucking goddamn years. You chose to let me suffer in pain for 7 years. You chose to let me be bullied and attacked for 7 fucking goddamn years.
And for 7 years, it's been extremely funny. 7 years, Marty. Let's end it on that note. On him going into the little 7 years bit, because the rest of this video is just worthless. The rest of this little Cyrax video is worthless. He's on Twitter now, by the way, which Twitter's already the worst site on the internet. Cyrax being there isn't gonna make it much worse now that I think about it. Either way, him leaving Twitter will be a great sign for the website as a whole. And on that note, that's gonna be it for today. Have a wonderful day. Remember to sign the petition in the description below. There's also a video talking about who Cyrax is and what he did, and my Discord server.